Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is It's Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff that I bought during the Prime deals from Amazon. So if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, there's not really a lot here. I only bought a pencil case and these pens, and I also bought a new stand for me to film with, which is this one right here. I'm currently using it right now, so it's not like I can show you guys how it looks like. But so far, I'm really liking the new stand. I've been on a hunt for a new stand for quite some time, and I just couldn't find one that I really like or that suits my desk. There's a lot of these overhead stands in Amazon, but they're usually the ones that you clamp on your desk. Unfortunately, my desk is not one of those where there's an edge to it, because there's drawers on my desk, so it never worked out for me. And when I saw this and it was during the Prime deals, I was like, okay, I might as well grab it because it's on sale. And yeah, like I said, so far it looks like it's working pretty well, and I hope that it would continue that way. The build is very nice. It looks very sturdy, even like the arm and stuff like that. It was really easy to assemble, so I'm glad that I grabbed this. So anyways, I wanted to haul these two because I bought, well, one, I bought them during the Prime deals, and then two, I just wanted to show you guys some stationery stuff that Amazon has. If you guys don't know, Amazon usually has Prime deals. I don't really know if it's like bi-yearly or if it's annually. I think it's every two, like it happens twice a year. I could totally be wrong, because this is the first time I ever bought from the Prime deals, and the reason why I did that is because I have been intrigued by these pens for quite some time now, and I really wanted to try them. So when I saw that they were going for, like, I believe $11.99 for all these pens during the sale, I was like, okay, I might as well grab it. And then I also grabbed this pencil case because, like I said, I've been kind of eyeing for a travel pencil case for quite some time as well, but just never really, you know, like, I never really found one that I really like, and that's not like super expensive. So I believe this one was also around $11.99, and they had a bunch of colors, and it actually is really nice and it feels nice. It's also made very well considering the price. So let me go with this pencil case first. I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like inside, outside, and like I said, there are multiple colors, and I decided to grab the green one because green is definitely my favorite color. So here it is inside. What I really like about this is this little flap here. I like that you can put like the pencils. I have one right here. Sorry, not pencil, but the pens or pencils actually. And then it just goes in like that. And then you can also put some stuff in here. Like, I don't know, anything can go. Like, I have this little washi clip here. Well, that fell, hold on. So I have this little washi clip here, which I can also put in here. I have some paper clips, and it can all go in there. And then what's really nice about this, it also has this really deep pocket in the inside, which you can also extend. So if you have a lot of pens or markers that you want to bring to either school, work, or traveling, then you can definitely do that as well. So it goes very, very deep. Look how deep it goes. Actually, that's pretty deep. Okay, I have my, oh, I don't have my planner here. I thought I had my weekly planner here, but I don't. So I'm just gonna grab these Tombow markers and see if they fit. And they definitely do fit. So I know a lot of like people in the planner community has these markers. So if you ever want to kind of like put them all in here and bring it on your trip, then you can definitely do that. This is my A5 planner, sorry, A6 planner, and this one too also fits. Mind you though, it is a little bit snug, and let me see if I can close it. Yeah, you can definitely close it as well, and it just fits perfectly. It's a little bit kind of like wonky, but if it doesn't bother you, then it definitely does fit in there as well. Yeah, so I really like how this, with this purchase, how it turned out. I'm glad that, because there was several ones that I was kind of like looking at and debating which one I should get, and I just decided to grab this one because I don't know, it was the cheaper of the options, plus they also had a green color because the other ones didn't really have this color, and I thought it was just, I thought it was really cute, so I might as well grab it while I still can. And then there's also this pocket here at the front, which is really nice. It's quite deep, so you can definitely also put pens there if you want. This is a Tombow marker and it goes all the way through. Let me just put a couple more. Yeah, so it's definitely, it's really handy if you ever want to use a case for traveling or just putting it in your bag, because usually when I travel I just put all my pens in the bag and then I end up trying to look for it and it just takes way too long. And yeah, I don't really own a pencil case except for this one that I just currently bought, and then this one as well, which I bought in Japan. But I don't know, I don't really want to use it because I don't want it to get dirty. It is canvas, and that's the reason why I don't lug it around all over the place. But this one I think is more waterproof, or at least you can clean it up if it ever gets dirty or anything. Okay, so next up is this pen set that, like I said, I think this is the main reason why I decided to buy during the Prime deals, because I was really intrigued by this set. And it is 11 gel ink pens, and then you have one highlighter. And they have this is the green colorway, but they have like pink, blue, purple, green, and I believe they also have a yellow one. I could be wrong. It's either yellow or like the beigey tan color. But like I said, green is definitely my favorite color, so I opted for the green. And I haven't opened this, so let me just quickly open that up. I'm also going to test it to see how well they are, because like I said, it's $11.99 and you get 11 pens and one highlighter. They also have different sets. Different shops or different stores have, I think there's one where it's 12 pens and 2 highlighters, and that one was actually going for a bit cheaper, but I just decided to go with this one because it was the first one that I saw. And the other one was, like I said, 12 pens and 2 highlighters, but I'm not really going to use the highlighters, and the extra pen was in green inks, which I don't really use. So I was like, okay, well, since this is the first one that I saw, I was like, I might as well just buy this one. Okay, so here are the pens, and they're all, I believe, black ink. I actually should have checked before I even purchased it, but I'm hoping they're all black ink. So here is what it looks like. It's actually very, very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And all of them has the rubber tip that helps for the pens not to dry out too fast. So here I have some paper. This is the Midori notebook. So it has that Japanese nice paper that everybody likes. It's not the Tomoe River paper, it's just like a nicer, kind of like thicker paper. And I will show you guys how this is. So this one is called, this whole entire bundle is from the Four Candies brand. And I'm just, oh, this one is actually in green pen. So there is also a green pen. So that one wasn't, oh my god, I hope this is not all green pen, because the majority of what I use is black pen. But that one is actually really nice. So this one is in black pen. I'm gonna put it in order. And then this one. So they don't really have the brand on the top because, like I said, it's made by Four Candies. I don't know if all the pens is made by one company, but this one is also in black pen. Sorry, black ink. And it's this one right here. Oh, I should have actually showed you how it all looks. I think they all look very, very cute. And then here is the green pen. I'm actually bummed out that that's a green pen because I was hoping they would all be black pens because, like I said, that is the majority of ink that I use. Oh, this one is not coming. Oh, it is. This one is actually very soft. I like this one. You don't usually when you have a click pen, you can hear the clicking, and that's why it's called click pen. But this one, you can't hear it, so that's really nice. So here is pen number 5. And this one is called Victory. So far, so good. All of these pens are really, really nice. And they're 0.5. So like I said, that's also the majority of size that I use anyways. So when I saw it, I was like, definitely going to grab this. So this one is a little bit thinner when you're writing than the other pens. But I'm really glad that I grabbed this because it is quite nice. And they all look very, very pretty. And it helps that it's green. So I like writing in gel pen. I think it's a lot neater and smoother than a ballpoint pen. But I can't do the thicker ones. This one is, I'm having a hard time taking out the red tip. But here you go. I'm a sucker for pens, guys. If you bring me to a stationery store, I will always go to the pen section before I go anywhere else. So this one is a little bit thicker than the rest. Either that or my hands is just starting to go a little bit thicker on the writing. This one's actually a pen, like it's not a click pen, which is different, but it has a feel, like a nice feel to it. It's very weighty. Weighty, is that a word? No, it's very heavy. So there's weight to it. And then here is the last pen. And I'm really glad that most of all of these are black pen except for that one, which if I knew there was a a black pen in this set, sorry, a green pen in this set, I would have actually bought the 12 pack instead. And then here is the highlighter. The highlighter I'm actually really interested in because it's one of those click highlighter pens and it's really nice. So it's not necessarily like super green, but it's more of a muted sage green, which isn't bad. I don't really use highlighters, so I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but at least it's all there. Yeah. So here are the pens that I got from the set, and like I said, it's from a company called Four Candies, and it's $11.99 during the Prime deals. I mean, it's not that expensive when it's not during the Prime deals. I think it's only like $2 off. But I was like, I might as well try it out during the Prime deal rather than paying full price for it. But yeah, so that is everything that I bought during the Prime deals. They have quite a bit of sale. It's not just, you know, stationery stuff or like camera stuff or electronic stuff. I actually saw the AirPods going for like, I think $199, which if you buy it from a like, you know, like another, like a different electronics store, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So yeah, if you guys ever do buy stuff from the Prime deals, let me know. If you guys have any like good stationery stuff that you bought in Amazon, let me know because I'm always looking out for really good deals, especially with stationery stuff. It doesn't matter if it's a pen or like Tombow markers or markers in general. Let me know, comment down below, or even message me personally. I'd love to know. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye!